Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with another Scrap Squad Sunday. And I'm going to take great liberties with this week's scrap lift. I do intend to do something like this, but I'm going to do it off camera because there's no way I'm going to sit here and do all this stitching. This is the example layout, and I absolutely love it. It's relatively, I can see that it's relatively straightforward and simple to do, using the shapes of those letters, outlining, and then poking some holes and running some stitching. But stitching is not something I do easily, given my, that I take blood thinners and just choose not to bleed all over my scrapbook pages as a rule. So I'm going to kind of stick with the idea of it. I like that there are ink splotches. I'm actually going to use a stencil with a similarly colored ink to very subtly put some hearts on the background. I like that there are lots of smaller embellishments and the photo is small. I didn't have a photo that small, given that my letters are as big as they are. So I actually fussy cut a photo out, and I'll kind of have it, I'll place it something like this, and then place the other letters to go with that, and then maybe do some embellishing right in there. But we'll see how that works. I guess I could kind of close it in like that, but maybe with let's see, some leaves that go there. Anyway, we'll get to that. I'm first going to do the hearts. I'm going to do some up in this corner and some down in this lower corner. It's not going to be a huge part of the layout, but I just expect it to have something of details. I'm using the background paper, the pink polka dot, and this beautiful floral word love. I fussy cut this out of a single sheet. Are all from Bloom Street, and I have some stickers left. I had absolutely no ephemera left, and I'm working on a challenge that requires die cut. So I actually I die cut with my own die cutting machine this little speech bubble and this arrow. So I'm not sure if or where I will use those. I might do the arrow on one of these labels like that that might go up in the corner, but that kind of looks busy to me, so I'm not quite sure what I'll do there. But I'm working at all this weekend is the Secret Not Secret Kit Club weekend scrap party, and we played bingo tonight. And the winning bingo card in the third round, her winning entries were labels, stencils, puffy stickers, die cuts, and free space where you could choose anything. And I've chosen florals because that was one of the choices on the bingo board. And I have these beautiful florals all fussy cut out. So I'm going to try to use all of those things. In addition to that, we have a kind of Calvin ball style 10 items, and I'm going to try to use as much of those as possible, but I won't get you involved in that at the moment. That just will explain some of my choices as I'm going through things here. For example, I'm going to try to find a way to work in some rose gold, and I've got that. I have stickers from Bloom Street, and then I also have Whimsical, kind of trying to kill this one. This is, I want to say, One canoe, two. I'm not sure. I got this in a Mind the Scrap kit. I'm not quite sure what that is. This is Heidi Swap. There's some rose gold things there, but I probably will use rose gold, one of these rose gold stars or something like this from the Truly Grateful collection. And ooh, I have some trees left on there. I love those. And then I also have some stuff from Horizon. There's no rose gold there, but I may use something else, some of the word stickers. So I have a lot of Paige Evans going on there along with some other stuff. So first thing I'm gonna do is kind of set these aside. I'm going to do the stenciling up here. I'm using a very similar color of Distress Oxide. It's Worn Lipstick, and there are several pinks in the Bloom Street collection, and they're all kind of represented in this flower right here. This kind of color right over here on this edge of the flower really is similar to this. So I'm going to just kind of randomly color in some of those, and I'm pressing harder in some areas than in others. That should go on kind of nice. Ooh, that's good. Okay. And now I'm going to move down here and kind of, again, work up at an angle to have that sort of diagonal line going. And some of these may get covered up by the letters, but this isn't a big, as I said, a big part of the layout. Let me go back over here and kind of, that was looking a little too square there. Okay, I'll try. I can always cover with embellishments if that doesn't work out. Okay, done with that. Done with the ink. Kind of put that aside. Now, I think I'm going to try to start placing the photo. I want her little head kind of propped up. This is my husband, John, and Ava, one of my favorite little pictures of them. Ooh, good. Some of those hearts will show through the V. I want the photo to be anchored kind of down here. I kind of like that he has on a pink shirt. Let me get this L set, and then everything else will build from what I do with that L. Again, I apologize for not doing the stitching here, but I will try to do that at some point. Let's do that. I kind of work it up this way. Okay, and this guy, if I did it like that, that would work. Now I used a different, I used my foam tape for all the letters except the O, and I was kind of thinking I might underlap it there, but that I don't think I'm going to do that. I want to actually evenly space it from the edges. Now, in the original, there is a border there. It actually looks like it's washi tape, and I think I am going to add a strip of washi tape down the sides there, and I just don't have that at the table right now, So I won't do it on camera, but that's something that you will see on the finished layout. Let's see, and I'm gonna evenly space that. I think there's some beautiful washi tape that would be perfect for this if it's thin enough. If not, I may just find something that I think is the right color, navy blue, for that. I just love this floral, and that floral would be beautiful on white, but it's just amazing on that nice dark navy. Okay, let's see if that works out right. Yeah, that's good. I need to leave some room for some of the embellishing, and I need to choose the word or choose what I'm going to have. I like, in this, it says, love this. And if I had some, like a word this that could have stretched across here, that might have been good to use, but I don't, so I didn't use it. I cut this because it is a label, and I don't think I like it, so I'm not going to use it. Now, let's look at the possibilities. I thought of something that I saw back in here. I could say love and, oh, okay, love and laugh. I could do a plus and then the word laugh kind of over there. Let's see, I'm not going to worry where because Ava's obviously laughing in this photo, and so is John. It was a nice, she used, when we babysat for her, and her dad worked at home, and so when she got home from school, she'd come down and do her homework in our area down in the basement, and she'd this was one of those days where she had finished and she was just kind of goofing around. Love, I'm going to put it at an angle. Let me make sure you can see that. I'll do that, and you can still see that says love. So I'm going to take one of these plus signs and put it down here. So that kind of reads as love and laugh, right? Well, okay. It isn't sticky. So let's do some liquid adhesive, why don't we? I'm not going to be able to put a lot of embellishments on here, nor would I particularly want to, given the size and all the detail, let's say, on the word there. But I do want to use this die cut. I wonder if I use it there, and then if I cut this "You Make Me So Happy," if I fussy cut that out. Let's try it, and I hope it's small enough to fit on there nicely. Okay. I kind of, I hate to depart quite so much from the design because I love the design. There's kind of a funky, to me, that layout looks different from any layout I've ever seen. It's not just the stitching, but it's kind of the selection and arrangement of those small embellishments. So I'm kind of losing the effect of some of my favorite things when I do this, when I do mine this way. But you know, I'd say you kind of need to make the layout that you need to make, and with any lift, you can always go back and try it again. Okay, let's see if we can get this to fit. Maybe, oh, that actually works nicely. Let me prop it up on a little bit of foam, and probably need about that much. Well, I need the skinnier piece. So we do this. And like I said, I just don't think we're gonna need as much on here. So I'm not really going to take too much longer. The main part of this layout, of course, is the wonderful word love. Let me move it over a bit so that you can tell it is a speech bubble. And then I'm going to put a little bit of foam on the other side. And let's see if we can do this. And just to be honest, when the photo was taken, it kind of cut across his head. So I don't mind doing this. Let's see, should I do that? No, you lose the word aha. Maybe you, how about that? Because it's him saying it. Is that? Nah, it's kind of tacky. When something is so pretty, I hate to do anything that makes it look cheap or tacky. Okay, let me do that. That, you know, is not much different, but at least it's not overlapping those flowers. Okay, now this is a heart that was die cut from the collection, and it has this pink in it. I'm going to prop it up on some foam, but first I'm gonna actually outline it. I'm gonna add my first black to the page, but I think this heart would have more depth and it would show up better with this outlining. And what I especially like about the outline is when I overlap it with this little blue puffy heart. I'm going to cross one of those black lines, and that'll help the puffy heart show up better. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Okay, that works for me. Now, can I add this right here? Yes, I think I can. Put a little foam on it, and this particular photo was taken in 2013, so I want to say I'll have to look up the exact date, but I'm going to put 2013 on there. I don't remember the date, but it was April, so I'm going to put 4. Let's just go with, what's today's date? It came up in memories a couple days ago. I want to go 16. Okay, let me do this. Okay. That works there. All right, now we're going to look at, I need a label, and there's a label there. The colors just aren't working for me. So I'm gonna look and see if there's something in any of these sticker sheets that would read as a label. This is, but it repeats the word love, and it would just kind of look like a sticker. Okay. There's, again, love this. That would work as a label, but it's repetitive. Let me see what we've got here. I tell you what, I'm going to use an old trick of mine to find the right color. I'm gonna cut around the outside of this. I'm just gonna kind of put this over here. I'm going to fussy cut this and just use the outside of that label. It kind of has a little stitching on it there, and I think that's cute. So I'll get the shape of the label without the words that I don't want, the repetitive words. Okay. Trying to do this. I think I've told some of you before that my my new lighting setup requires that there be a kind of a pole holding the light and the camera holder up, and I actually have to wrap my left arm around the pole, and I'm learning to do nearly everything. It kind of seems automatic now. I've been using it for a couple weeks, but I've never fussy cut with my arm wrapped around the pole. So you might say I'm not really using my left arm much. Anyway, I'm gonna kind of cut here so we get that look of the stitching. But it is a little weird, so apologies if it looks weird to you. Hopefully it just looks like someone fussy cutting, and hopefully it's actually in camera range. That's the problem. My other camera setting, I could actually kind of glance at the camera at the back of my phone and see where things were. I didn't do that very often, but I don't even have that option right now. Okay, so that was done. That is done. I'm going to go down here and put this here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, what I'll do is, where are my tweezers? It peels right up. That's the outside there. So I will put it here or here. I think I'm going to do it here and kind of place it so, just like that. And I'm going to call that a label. Now what I want to do is overlay something pretty, kind of where it breaks that line, or put a sticker in the center of it. Let me do that, and then I could still do the other overlapping. Okay, get rid of that, and do this. I'll put that on there. I need to close my glue if I can find the top. Okay. Now I think I'm going to let it overlap over here. And let me find something cute. I wish I had this kind of pink and blue heart. This is, from Horizon, so I'll pull this heart and, well, actually, no. I want to use something other than a heart, because I have hearts. Let me maybe this arrow, kind of going like that. That's just such a joltingly different color, that dark green, so I'm not gonna do that. Here's a yellow gold or a rose gold star. I'm going to, I've got another rose gold star there, and yes, I have a third one. Okay, so let me put this here, and then I'll pull this one, and maybe, do I want it in the same little label? I'll do that. And then there's this larger one, and it's kind of wonky, which is perfect. I'll put it out here. So I've kind of got a little trio of stars there. Let's see if there's anything on this sticker sheet that I like. Beautiful, it's nice. Let me see what I have here. I have this little group of hearts. Let me do, in the original, they kind of stack some embellishments there, and then they overlap the V with some. There are some cute, smaller stickers in here that I may, you know, of course I can't do that with the L because the, oh, let's see, that's not what I want to do there. I've got this die cut arrow I could use. Maybe. I'm actually not loving how that looks on top of the pink, so I'm going to use that for something else. I've got this little guy. The colors are just too similar. And I'm having a lot more trouble picking something to use than I thought I would. I like this blue Good Times, and that could be what I overlap there. And I'm gonna add this little tiny snail sticker to the top of that. Okay, let's do this. Here, and let's see, that's not where I want that. I want it here. Okay, I've got that way, so the sticky part overlaps there. Okay, now what else do I need to have on here? Showered with Love. BU, I like that BU. I also like this little row of stars. Let's see. Okay, here is I Love You. I've used, there's just too much love in there. Is there ever enough love, though? Let's see. I'm going to go with BU. Okay, it's not coming off quite right. And I may want to put that up there. And let me do something that will kind of make it look a little bit like it goes there. I should have done this while it was on the sticker sheet. I'm going to doodle an outline around it. And now I'm going to have a hard time picking that up from my craft mat. And I want to put it on some foam. And I'm making a mess, and I'm just going to leave it. It's about, it's like 12:30, so very early Sunday morning, the time that my videos are usually published. Okay, so that says BU. What else could I want to add this yellow and green spectrum of colors, and I may, well, again, let me do the outlining. I may outline this very carefully around the edge. Okay, and that's just to kind of make it stand out a bit right here. The way I might do with a, like a little row of sequins or something that seems to be underlining something. Can I overlap that? That actually doesn't look bad overlapped. Ooh, or I could take this side. I kind of like the floor. It's a floral on white, and the scale is much smaller than this, and this kind of ends up pointing at Ava, which is appropriate, and it hangs off the edge there. Okay, I'm gonna call this done unless I want to use this little fun sticker. Or there's this favorite memories of you, but the color green on that is just a little bit can fun fit across here? Yeah. That works. And then a tiny little heart right in there. How about that? I wish this little flower were facing the other way. There's nothing else that would work there, but I've got this heart, and I want this lime green color. It's holographic, but it kind of repeats the lime green that's in there. Let me kind of do that. Nope, it's not far enough down for me to see that it's a star, or that it's a heart. And it's flimsy kind of sticker paper. Okay, no, I don't like it. I'm going to remove it and do something else. What else do I have? What other choices do I have? I have this little pink heart, which would be subtle because it's a very different color of pink, but it's a cardstock sticker, so it won't be as flimsy. I'll do that. Okay. You know, that doesn't really work for me either. What on earth am I going to do? Here is a rainbow star, and I can actually put a small pop dot under it. I'm going to stop this in a minute. Let me put the pop dot on the paper and then place the star on it from there. Put it there. And then I'm going to take the star. Where did the star go? Did anybody see where my star went? Oh my goodness, I'm embarrassed. Did I take it off the sticker sheet? It's the rainbow star. I wanted that rainbow star. Okay, I'm embarrassed. Nothing moving around there. Is there another star that is big enough to cover that? Did I get it? Oh, I have it on my arm. Aha. Silly me. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, that's perfect. It shows just enough for you to see it's a star there. It has the pink and the purple. Okay, I'm gonna call this one done. I'm happy with it. As I said, I may add some washi tape down the sides, and then again, I may not. I'm going to try it out after we get, after I'm off camera. So thank you for watching. See you next week. Bye. Let's try.